Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. Alleyne. We are in Arima, a beautiful place. But today I come to you not with good news. I come to you with something that I discovered. And I tell you this, sir, that I believe I have a duty to come out and tell you. I have a duty to come and explain to you what I discovered. And what I discovered, I could put my neck on a block. Nobody discovered it. And nobody in high office discovered this. I don't believe the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Guevara, is aware of this. I don't even believe that the Minister is aware of this. What I'm about to tell you, nobody is aware of this. Nobody is aware about what I'm about to tell you. I know what this reminds me of, ladies and gentlemen. This reminds me of when the SUV was first announced on the, I believe it was the 18th of July. The 18th of July. You see, my memory is good. The 18th of July. And why they, you know, that morning, I will never forget, and you can go back to it, I did a live. I was seated home in my kitchen. I was seated in my kitchen and I did a live. This is a connection with the declaration of where the president has declared a state of emergency. So I just wanted to give you the information with respect to the TTPS and what they had to say. A declaration of the state of emergency in response to the coordinated national security threat. Now, I don't know how they came to that conclusion. This is what I'm reading from the TTPS. I think my bucket was a little off or something, but it wasn't no big thing. And I spoke about it. And I came out, and it was for the very first time people realized that evening when I had my show, and I want those who are editing, insert all these little clips. When I said that the reason that the SOE is declared, was announced, was as a result of a High Court judge, Sedeno. Same department, this is the same unit, ladies and gentlemen, in the TTPS that gathered this information, and as a result of gathering this information, we are now at we are now in a state of emergency because they had good information. This is the same information went to that judge. The same persons went to that judge and told that judge, ladies and gentlemen, that you are facing a clear and present danger. Your life is under threat, and where it started, where the threat started against members of the judiciary. It started with Johnny Sedeno. And I want anybody, listen, I challenge anybody today, come and tell me that is a lie. Come and tell me that is a lie. Whether it be the Prime Minister, whether it be the Minister of National Security, whether it be the Commissioner of Police, I challenge any one of you. And our life was under threat. Nobody knew that. You only knew that from one platform. You only knew that when I came out of it, when I came out with it. You only found out that. But this reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, standing here today makes me feel that I'm going to announce something that nobody knows about. And if they know about it, it has been covered up. It has been covered up. And it's a frightening thing. And why I'm highlighting this, I know some things must be played off well. Something must be played off well. But there are things, ladies and gentlemen, that must be properly highlighted and properly investigated. Because when I sat down and I really figured this out, I said, nah, we're in a state of emergency. We're doing everything. We're doing this, we're doing that. And right under our nose, something like this could happen. And nobody don't know about this. So let me start to tell you exactly what went on. Shocking security breach. Shocking security breach as I stand in front of the Arima Police Station, the old Arima Police Station to my right, the new one to my left. Okay, the new one to my left.
I don't miss crime. I don't wish miss your shows.
All right, man.
I don't miss your shows.
Okay. So let me explain to you. And listen to me very carefully. This is going to shock you, you know. It's going to shock you. But I have to highlight this. I'm not highlighting this to make no bacchanal. I'm not highlighting this to discredit anybody. But I'm highlighting this as a security breach. It's a very serious thing. It is not just about the item that was taken. It is about how the method they use to extract the item from this police station that I'm standing in front of. Let me start. Shocking security breach. Stolen from the police station. Suspect killed in Tacarigua while was driving SUV stolen from the Arima Police Station. Are you aware that the vehicle was stolen from here? Are you aware that a vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, was stolen from this police station? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that the vehicle, and could I jump to yesterday? In Alleyne, but again, we are on a crime scene in Orange Grove area where apparently a person stole a vehicle. One man was just shot dead in the vehicle to the back of me here. Two at large. As you can see, other officers are making preparation to get into the they have already sent up drones and whatnot. And this is good. This is really, really good. This is good action by the police. I mean, that the vehicle to the back, they are custom stealing that kind of vehicle. Again, as you can see, police officers going down there, and ASP Barrett. Well, the vehicle is a little way down. That's the white vehicle there to escape. So that's the vehicle that was taken. I'm trying to get the number. If you can get PEF 8433. You know that said vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, that was found yesterday was the said vehicle that was stolen from this station here. That vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, let me start. In a major security breach, a man was able to walk into this police station here, access an impounded SUV in the police compound. How is that possible? When there are all the cameras, step out a little bit, come out. Yes. When they are all, there are cameras, this is the dial right here. So for those of you who want to understand where I am in Arima, this is the dial across here. All right, this is the dial across here. There are cameras to the back, cameras to the front, cameras on the pole, cameras across there. Okay? In a major security breach, a man was able, ladies and gentlemen, to walk into the police station. And that same vehicle that you saw that they found yesterday, that was stolen from here. But let me tell you how it was stolen. The man was able to access an impounded SUV inside the police compound. That's to the side here. Come this way. SUV inside the police compound and drive off undetected. You know. This man walked in the police station and took that SUV from inside there, you know. That same SUV you saw on a wrecker, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? The Toyota Raize. Yeah? Now let me explain to you. Days later, he was shot and killed by police while driving that same stolen vehicle during a chase in Tacarigua. All right? That's where it ended. That chase ended where he was shot. Right? Where he was shot. And so we are currently on the scene here. I mean, nobody knows about this, but I mean, in fact, as it happened, this couple of minutes, we were heading down on the highway back to the studio, and we are here right now. Now, I know why I'm throwing it off like this, so you will understand. I don't want to sound too perfect, but believe it or not, it came, I got a lot of information through my website and whatnot. So, ladies and gentlemen, well, just to let you know, Crime Watch has confirmed that the Toyota Raize SUV initially recovered by police in Arima on Friday night, August the 1st. So it was found in Arima. Let me break it down for you. It was found in Arima. It was found in Arima. That's the Toyota Raize. Found in Arima on Friday the 1st August. It had been towed and secured at the Arima Police Station for processing. Officers reportedly did not have the keys to the vehicle, which remained locked in a car park awaiting further investigation. So this is the car park here, just for you to understand. Just for you to understand. But I will tell you what went on. I will tell you what went on. Sometime, now listen to me carefully, sometime, ladies and gentlemen, sometime during the Emancipation weekend, listen here, remember the officers reported did not have keys to the vehicle, which remained locked in the car park awaiting further investigation. But sometime during the Emancipation long weekend, an unidentified man reportedly walked through the station front entrance here, accessed the car park, unlocked the vehicle and drove off with it. And drove off with the said car. Accessed the car park, unlocked the vehicle and drove off with it without any challenges. This despite national security alert and warning of possible attack on police officers and state facility. You can imagine that all that time SOE, because we have SOE because they want to come after police station, they want to come after, well, it is true, the information is true, they want to attack police stations, they want to attack government buildings, they want to vandalize government building, they want to kill persons from the DPP office, they want to kill high court judges and whatnot. But imagine during an SOE, a man was able to walk to the station behind me, ladies and gentlemen, and take up the Toyota Raize and go on with it. It was found. You remember, they got it on the first, that is the Emancipation Day. The first, that is the Emancipation Day, which would have been the Friday. Right? They got the vehicle in Arima and they bring it down here. So during that Emancipation weekend, which was last weekend, right, a man walked in the station and took it. The breach went undetected until Sunday. Which Sunday? The Sunday that gone right here. So when they realized the vehicle gone, that is Emancipation weekend, eh? That is the long weekend, that is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, the breach went undetected until Sunday when officers attempted to process the vehicle and discovered it missing. Shockingly, there was no official charge room records showing the vehicle had been lodged. Anybody know about that? Anybody know about that? Meaning there is no accountability for trail. There is no accountability trail for who was responsible for it during a shift. You understand what I'm telling you here? You understand that the vehicle that they got at the Orange Grove area yesterday, that vehicle was found in Arima on the first Emancipation Day and then stolen from here. And imagine, not a minister, not a commissioner, nobody. And by the way, speaking about the commissioner, I met the commissioner this morning at the Shogun's Chamber of Commerce. We had their breakfast with the commissioner, and I indicated to him, I invited him to come to my show, and he agreed. So I said I'll call him sometime next week. But and I want him to look into it, because it's a very serious thing. What about if a man had gone there with a gun? What if a man had gone there with a high-powered gun and started to deal with police? You understand? During a SOE? So we are saying that they want to attack police stations. They want to do this, they want to do that. But a man, ladies and gentlemen, was able to walk in this police station behind me here and take up a vehicle that was found in Arima on the 1st of August, the Emancipation weekend, and then set Sunday, when he can walk in here, the police come and they lodge the vehicle here the Friday. He walk in here and gone with the vehicle undetected, undetected. But it's very interesting, ladies and gentlemen, that breach went undetected until Sunday because officers attempted to process the vehicle and discovered it missing. Shockingly, there was no official charge room record. So you bring that vehicle here, ladies and gentlemen, on Emancipation Day on Friday, and nobody here in this station, ladies and gentlemen, documented that vehicle was found in Arima and lodged at the station. Come now, man. Let's be honest. Let's be serious here. Let's be serious. And this is not to mash up no police or nothing, but I am just showing you How things could have happened. How things could have happened. What about if somebody had walked out with an AK or threw a bomb inside here and killed innocent police officers? It could have happened because a man walking there started a car and drive out with it. Drive out with it, ladies and gentlemen. And shockingly, there was no official charge room record showing the vehicle had been lodged, meaning there is no accountability trail for who's responsible for it during each shift. This embarrassing incident had been kept a hush-hush, and very few officers within the division knew about the SUV stolen from the station. Very few officers. And and as you know, I found out. The commissioner for the ground found out. I found out. But I realized very few people knew about this, and it was kept hush, because if it was a small man in this partner, some little SRP, some little small little policeman, but the mashup he would have gotten. Here now, man. But you realize everybody, who is who here now, they cannot keep it or don't say nothing now. They don't talk about the SUV now. Nobody don't know. I mean, nobody don't know. And I know. And I can come back and stand in front of the station here and nobody could challenge what I say here today. Absolutely no one. The embarrassing incident had been kept a hush-hush, and very few officers within the division knew about the SUV stolen from the station. An internal investigation has been launched, and CCTV footage from the Arima Police Station is expected to be reviewed. So now, ladies and gentlemen, now they realize they're trying to keep it hush-hush. They're trying to keep it on the lows now. So they're going to get the footage on the lows. They're going to get the footage on the lows. They're going to do what they have to do. They're going to keep it and say, well, they ever going on, because they want to palm it off on somebody. Yeah? They want to palm it off on somebody. But I'm just saying, but remember when they brought the vehicle here, ladies and gentlemen, when they brought their vehicle here, shockingly, there was no official charge room record showing the vehicle had been lodged in, meaning there is no accountability trail for who's responsible for it during each shift. So you can't blame the shift on Friday night, you can't blame the shift on Saturday night, you can't blame the shift on Sunday morning. So when the vehicle, I think it was taken on Sunday, you can't blame nobody. You can't blame nobody. So you see how this thing going now? You see how this thing going? So ladies and gentlemen, an internal investigation has been launched, and CCTV footage from the Arima Police Station is expected to be reviewed. The same SUV, ladies and gentlemen, the same SUV was later seen by police along the Churchill Roosevelt Highway on Wednesday. That was yesterday now. So the same SUV, you see what was taken from here? It was seen on the Churchill Roosevelt Highway on August the 6th, prompting a chase that ended at Orange Grove, South Tacarigua, where a police-involved shooting occurred. But how everybody did not know that car was, to be on the lookout for that car. How everybody didn't know that. And that is a very interesting thing. How everybody didn't know about the SUV that it was stolen. How everybody didn't know that here we're going to, this is the car that was stolen from the police station. Check and see. Today, check and see, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, somebody tell me go and buy a ticket and leave Trinidad. I have no reason to leave. I have a job to report to you. During the pursuit, officers from the North Central Division Task Force said the passenger pointed a weapon at them. The SUV eventually came to a stop. Shots were fired, and the driver, believed to be the man who stole the vehicle from the station, was killed. The passenger escaped in nearby farming land. So apparently, the person stole a vehicle. One man was just shot dead in the vehicle to the back of me here. Two at large. As you can see, other officers are making preparation to get into the they have already sent up drones and whatnot. And this is good. This is really, really good. This is good action by the police. They say the man that was killed is the same man walking the police station and take the van. I tell you, this have a lot of questions to be asked, and we are looking for a lot of answers, you know. This is a scandal here, you know. This is a scandal here. Imagine, but the bigger picture, this is SOE. We are the same people that came out and said that there are persons who want to attack stations and officers' lives are compromised and their safety and whatnot. And a man walking, you remember the SOE was announced on 18th of July. A man walking the long weekend and take the SUV from here, and it had no record that the SUV was here, but everybody know that the SUV was taken from right here. It was taken from here, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? It was stolen from here. It was, I don't want to say taken, using the word taken sounds too nice. It was and from the police station. It is unclear, ladies and gentlemen. Well, after the shooting there in Tacarigua, where we were, we are on a crime scene in Orange Grove area where apparently a person stole a vehicle. One man was just shot dead in the vehicle to the back of me here. Two at large, as you can see, other officers. It is unclear who the SUV officially belongs to or whether the license plates were authentic or cloned. I could not confirm whether the vehicle was reported stolen or was used or intended to be used in a crime prior to its first discovery. So we don't know who the vehicle was. I mean, who owns the vehicle. But nevertheless, all we know, on the 1st of August, it was found in Arima and brought here. And after that, good afternoon. And after that, somebody walked in and they thief it. I like that. My researcher said, doing me like that. Stop saying stolen. Say thief. Thief it. They thief it. And they go on with it. And then Wednesday the 6th, they saw it on the Churchill Roosevelt Highway and there was a pursuit. You understand? Now, we're going again. Now, this is the police. Now, I'm giving you the police version of events. Stolen vehicle chase ends in fatal shooting. Now, I'm giving you a report about yesterday now. High-speed chase involving a stolen vehicle ended in a fatal police-involved shooting along the Churchill Roosevelt Highway in Aruka. Around 4:30, officers from the North Central Division Task Force area were on patrol in a marked police vehicle when they spotted a white Toyota Raize, registration PEF 8433, the same vehicle that was stolen here and that was kept hush-hush. The same vehicle that was stolen here and kept hush-hush. When officers attempted to intercept the vehicle using siren and swivel lights, the driver sped off and began driving erratically. During the pursuit, officers said the front seat passenger was observed pointing what appeared to be a firearm at the police. The vehicle eventually turned into an Orange Grove Road extension to the back of Blue Waters facility, where the passenger continued aiming the weapon at the officers. As the vehicle came to a stop, the passenger exited the allegedly pointed the firearm directly at the police officer. You're looking at the scene right now, who opened fire in accordance with the TTPS use of force policy. The passenger managed to escape in the nearby bushes. The driver, who was injured during the incident, was taken to Eric William Medical Science Complex, where he was pronounced dead. His identity is yet to be confirmed. But I guess you will see him in the footage if that is the man. You will see him in this is high-tech footage here. Crime scene investigators, Woman Corporal Lakan and PC Ramuta processed this scene. A 9mm pistol and other items of evidential value were recovered, and stolen vehicle was taken to the Aruka. Well, they are bringing it back here again. They are bringing it back here again because if there's a monkey know what tree to climb, they are bringing it back here again. They are bringing it back there again because they realize last time we bring that van here, somebody come walking here and thief it. But how come the government officials, I just saying, but I know people feel that I want to certain people. No, don't take it personal. We just had a little problem with the ticket, and my good friend was in the image. That is all. So we didn't know it was a competition, and okay, so that's it. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, so don't take it personal. Nobody's angry with Alexander or nobody. I saw him today, but just I couldn't go up and shake his hand because I was now leaving. I just went for like an hour at the function today. So ladies and gentlemen, again, the TTPS Air Support Unit and K9 responded, and senior officers including, we're talking about the Orange Grove area, where the vehicle was found. Acting ASP Jagannath, acting ASP Bharat. Bharat is our good friend, my good friend. I want to say a special help him. He's a hard worker. I knew Bharat from since Alexander was in Move Northeastern Division Task Force. The amount of things we went on. Remember when Alexander rang the bell and all kind of things, Sergeant Newton, Sergeant Pamphil, and other visited the scene. So ladies and gentlemen, today, well, you'll find out what's going on. Well, this is a real serious thing now, Somebody say that, oh, I should not have highlighted this. No, I don't see nothing wrong. Because I'm not just highlighting the van, I'm not highlighting, but how a man can walk in a police station and pick up a van? What about so then a man can walk in here with a gun and kill people? A man can walk in and just say, well, party done and just done everybody here and kill people, kill innocent police officers. And how come this vehicle was able to be stolen from here? It was stolen from the police station. Stolen here. And officers, but yet nobody reported the matter. But yet officers saw the said vehicle. Well, that's their version, we'll leave it there. But I'm here to tell you that don't watch me. What you saw in Orange Grove yesterday, with that car on that wrecker, I just given you a history of the car that nobody didn't tell you. Nobody told you this. Nobody. You found it from me first. You heard it from me first. Nobody told you about it. So I just want you to know that. So ladies and gentlemen, you know, TTPS need to do one thing. They need to come out and make a statement. Commissioner, come out and make a statement. Because this is a real blow here. In a heightened stage of SOE, state of emergency. We on a lockdown. We're going after criminals. We on high alert. Stations on high alert. A man was able to walk into our station and steal a vehicle and no records. And don't ask me where I get it from. And drive it out, normal. And that was last week Sunday. That was sometime over the Emancipation weekend. And have it for some odd days. And now they're saying that this police see the vehicle, exchange a gunfire. So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The only thing I don't know is the coming of the Lord. And you could say, what about me? I don't expect everybody to like me. No. I don't expect this one to like me and that one to like me. No. But I am a fair and a just man. And right is right, ladies and gentlemen. What is frightening? What about the safety of these people if something had really gone wrong? So you may say, if a man can walk in and thief a van from here and drive it off, it has no record when they lodge it. A man can run in here with a gun. A man can run in with a high-powered gun and deal with people. You understand? And or drive a vehicle inside there with a bomb. You understand? You can drive in there with a bomb and just kill everybody, blow it up. This is a serious thing. And you know there are people who will be angry with me for telling the public this. This isn't no way to discredit because every day we work with police. Every day. We have a good senior superintendent woman in Chagona's lodge. And yeah, we have hard-working police officers all around. ACP Smith is my friend. But at the end of the day, I mean, I depend on the police officers. You see them in our videos. They do. We compliment them. We have no problem with the commissioner. I look forward to seeing them on my show. Great times, but at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it is a serious thing. It is a breach of security where the lives of these officers. Look at the next side of it. Look at the next side of it. Don't look at just one side. Look at the next side. How that and everything was kept hush-hush. Everything. I don't know. Maybe my people might get upset by me. They want to come and search up my house. Or kind of, I don't know. But I don't think they will go down that road. You understand? But what they were doing, ladies and gentlemen, they were negotiating to get back the vehicle. That is the next part you don't know. They were negotiating to get back the vehicle that was stolen from the Arima Police Station, and that is why the whole thing was kept hush-hush. Guevara, what have you to say about this today? This isn't no way to mash up, say, you're a good guy. But this is a very serious thing. This is a very, very serious thing. They were negotiating to get back the vehicle. Just imagine that, eh? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Alleyne. You continue to go to my website. Nobody, and when I tell you nobody has access to that information. It's yours, just yours truly here. And that's it. Okay? One Ian, ianalleyne.org. No username, no password. Just send the information to us. You have information about drugs. You have information about guns. I can't give out my source for this. I just can't. But I want you to know, in a heightened state of emergency, we have the best in positions. We have the best. But you didn't tell the nation that somebody came during a heightened state of emergency. It's a very serious thing. And everything I said here today, nobody could deny it. I challenge you. Take me to court. I have the best suits already. And you can't. You just can't. You can't. Thank you.